Virginia Tech Hokies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ready to fire from the pistol. Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the wideout. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the six. Get the pick six.
Pulls it on the option. Hard running there. Makes it past the marker. And he slides down, and he got just enough to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Now, 4th down.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
Running inside, it's Hawkins. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust, and some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job by the receiver finding some space towards the sidelines. They get the completion and make the play.
The run inside. It's Hawkins.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. The option, he'll keep it. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sellers. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Heath. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he wants it all. It's caught. Turning on the Jets. The 10. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
That is how a quick strike offense flips the field, and now they're in business trying to cash in after that huge play. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And he's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And you talk about wasting no time. That's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. 2-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Palmer.
And they did a great job of getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throwing, Sellers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Hokies will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking for a gap. It's Clark. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
Great. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Rides to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. 8-14 choice. 8-14 choice.
Here's Sellers to throw. He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Keep it on the ground. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it away, and this is a tremendous punt. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll send the back in motion. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Got a little grass. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hokies. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Sellers. The short hands. It's Fuller. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Here we go. Shift.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8.
Blue 30. Blue, spade eat. Chop.
Throwing, Sellers. Unloads to the right. Fires and picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. And we're about to get another look at this hooky offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. The run inside. It's Overton. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He is in! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback making adjustments.
Bang, bang, bang.
Here's Sellers to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
He takes it at the 45, and the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Delayed handoff. It's Overton. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They punted away on 4th down, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Escapes the sack. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. Gets away from one, finds room. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Running inside. It's Overton. Maybe some room here. They get him on the ground. But boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their third and final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That pass is incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Keeps it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Down and 1, and they'll go for it. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Hokies send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Here's the punt, and that is a major league pop-up. That thing's going to bring rain. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Ready. Blue 22.
The run inside. It's Fuller. At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Just about set to get this second half underway. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll go right back to him. Crosses the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. There's some room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
On the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs to take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. The give to Davis. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need. There he goes! They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Right back to it. At the 45, on his way. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Running inside, it's Clark. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Fuller. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Really well-struck punt high into the sky. Can't hang on, he muffs it.
How about the turn of events there? You're going to go play defense. You didn't even have the football anymore, but what do? You scoop it up. You almost put the ball in the end zone. You go inside the 10 and set your offense up. What a momentum swing.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Push ahead on the sneak. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Two of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Keith. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Isaiah Auguste. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Tuggle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going for it all. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
To the wideout. Gain of 39 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Just feeds the running back. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Motion from the wideout. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. With the catch, it's Jackson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and in winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
This quarterback part of their running game. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Overton. Touchdown, Hokies! And the punishment has been extended. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Sellers fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Sellers. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Takes it the other way.